Hello everyone, so welcome to lecture 2. We're gonna be talking about word problems. So we're gonna be solving this one for now. So Dan bought some apples and oranges. So the apples cost $0.9 per pound, and the oranges cost $1.3 per pound. Now, what they're saying over here, if Dan spent $8.85 in total and bought 3 pounds of oranges, how many pounds of apples did he buy? So the cost per 1 pound of apples, the cost for 1 pound of apples is 0.9. And for 1 pound of oranges, it's 1.3. Now, if Dan spent $8.85 in total, so if he spent all of this money in total, and I told you that he bought 3 pounds of oranges, so 3 times 1.3, because 1 pound, this is 1 pound. So this is going to be 3.9. So if this is 3.9, like we know now, because I know, if we want to write an equation, I know that whatever I bought for the apples and whatever I bought for the oranges is going to be equals to 8.85. Now I know how many oranges he bought, which is 3.9. So if I want to write it, I don't know how many apples he got, but I know the price of an apple. So the price of an apple is 0.9 per apple plus 3.9 is equals to 8.85. So 0.9 is going to be equals to 8.85 minus 3.9, which will end up giving me 0.9a is 4.95. So a is going to be 4.95 divided by 9. A is going to be equals 4.95 divided by 9. This is going to be equals 0.55. So, did I do something wrong here? Yeah. Not over 9. See, like sometimes calculation errors occur. 0. So if the number, let's use my mistake to explain something. So if your number got like 0.55 and you can clearly see that over here none of them are 0 points, so most probably you did the calculation mistake. But you got 55 and I got 0.55. So clearly there's like a mistake with like times 10, for example. So over here is 5.5, so my answer is C. Let's go on. So over here, if Jessica runs at a constant speed of 12 miles in 2 hours, so if I want to say like in 1 hour, how many miles? I would say, so this is x, so x is equals to 12 times 1 over 2, so which is 6 miles, because this is miles and this is hours. 6 miles in 1 hour. So she went for like 6 miles in 1 hour. Now, if I wrote f of x, it's the same as saying f of x. So same thing over here, m of t. So m of t is not m multiplied by t, it's m of t. So it's the same thing over here, it's just an abbreviation. So now if I gave you guys 24t. So if I say 24t, I'm saying like, if I wrote like y is equals to 24t. So I would say if not really y is equals to 24t. But like, okay, let's keep it 24t. So if I had like 1 hour of running, how many miles would I have ran? So this is 24 miles. No, the math, the units don't really work here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so if you don't really have to focus on the units here, but like 24 is clearly not my answer because I've got 12 miles in 2 hours. So in 1 hour, I would get 6 miles. Now this expression is 24t. So if I substitute 1 hour in t, I would get 24 miles. Now, if I substitute 12t, if I substitute 1 here, so let us do it, like 24 into 1, 24. 12 into 1, it's 12. Now, 6 into 1, this is what I'm looking for because 12 divided by 2 is 6. So this is my answer. Now, 2 miles per hour is not something that I'm looking for. Okay. Now, let us go to this one. Let us go here. So here, let me explain again what we said in class. So if I am saying 180 spacewalks and 1,130 hours. So I'm telling you, like, for example, I went from home to school, let's say 10 times. Or not x, like 10 times. So 10 times. I went 10 times from home to school. And these 10 times, it took me 100, I'm going to exaggerate, 100 hours. So automatically you're going to think, oh, 100 hours divided by 10 times. So each time took me 10 hours to accomplish this journey. So, but 1 hour, 10 hours. So same thing over here. Now they're telling you that 180 spacewalks. So this is Earth, or like moon. Let's take the moon because they're saying spacewalk, the moon. So maybe like it's going back and forth from Earth. You don't really have to know all of these details, but like it is good to know. So if you look at spacewalks and this many hours, the first thing that you're gonna think of is how many hours does each spacewalk takes? So obviously I'm gonna be doing 1130 divided by 130 because this is the total number of hours for all of these spacewalks. Now, we're required to assemble the International Space Station in which of the following, so this is the question, in which of the following equations does x represent the duration in hours of the space station? So I want x to represent time. So if I chose to get 180 divided by 1130, I'm representing spacewalks. I'm representing spacewalks per time. That's not what I want. They want time. They want x in time of the 180 spacewalks. So I'm going to do 1130 is equals to 180x, because then it's going to be 1130 divided by 180, which is x. If you have any questions on this one, please don't hesitate to text or like email or anything. Okay. So to join, this one is easy. This one is an easy one. Now to join the East Lake Country Club, to join this country club, I have, can't I make the line smaller? Okay. Ooh. Okay, much better. It's even smaller. Okay. Yes, a bit bigger. Okay. So, East Lake Country Club. You have to pay a one-time $D fee, membership fee. It's like these fancy clubs that you go to and you pay one-time fee and then you start paying your monthly fees. So on a balance check, so let's say this is my balance check. I got paid $1,000, then I paid $20, then I paid $100 for groceries. So it's like a balance book. So now I need to pay D dollars. So I need to pay D. This is something that goes outside of my balance book. And then I need to pay W dollars for a monthly fee. So X is my monthly fee. X is my monthly fee. Now, WX is how many, so WX, W is the number of months. So, the number of months and each payment, how much it is. So, I've got minus D, and I will get on my balance book minus W. This is the first month, and then minus W for the second month, and minus W for the third month, minus W for the fourth. So they're just gonna keep on going on my balance book. But I get a free month. I get a free month, so they're gonna give me a month. So if they're gonna give me a month, so my first month is gonna be for free. So plus, so let's do that again. Minus W plus W. Now this balances it out. And then the rest of the months I'm still gonna have to pay. And I have a minus D here. So here, this is my free month. Now let's look at it in depth. So I've got what? I've got y is equals to wx minus 1 plus d. Okay, so plus d, let's look at what we've got here. Plus d. So now the logic of the balance book is going to change a bit because all of them are plus. So I'm checking how much I need to pay, not actually on your balance book. So now I need to pay d. I need to pay, so everything is now reversed because according to your equation. So it's fine. We calculate it as minus d as if it's a balance book and minus w as if I'm paying, and then I get a free one. Now reverse it. It's gonna be, I need to pay d, and then I need to pay, I don't need to pay the first month, but this is how it's gonna look like. So I need to pay. So it's just a matter of perspective of how you look at it. I guess it's pretty clear now. So this one, if you consider that money coming out, so this is like economics, looking at it as economics. But we can't really now look at it as economics because all of them are plus D. Now, they're not going to really make it so difficult that they're going to give you like 2 options minus D and 2 options plus D. So if they gave it to you this way, you need to look into the logic of the exercise more in order to know which one to choose. But now you have a pretty basic idea. So if I chose minus D or if I chose plus D. If I chose minus D, I'm going to have minus W, and I'm getting a free W, and I need to pay all of these W's. Now, if I got the logic of plus D, I'm gonna have plus W to pay, and this one is for free. This one is the free one. This one is the free one because they are removing, since I'm considering D as something I need to pay and it's positive, so I'm removing. So this is something I need to pay, and this is something I don't need to pay, which is free. And then W. So all of these W's over here, I can represent them as WN or WX. So WX minus W plus D. Now, why don't we consider this one? Because you have minus 1. Of course, I'm not minusing $1 from here. Now, if I take this one over here, the logic that I'm applying, and I take W as a common factor, so x minus 1 plus D. So this is my equation. I hope this one was clear. If you have any questions on this one, let me know. Okay, easy one. Easy one. Now, at a bagel shop, the first six, I'm gonna buy 6 bagels at 55 cents. Now, $1 is 100 cents. So 6 times 55 is 330 cents. So $3.3. Now, I know these are the first 6 bagels. Now, how many did I buy? I'm writing. Okay, I'll do it again. 6 times 55 cents. So how many did I buy? I bought 6 for 55 cents. So this is gonna be 330 cents, which is $3.3. Now, and additional bagels cost C cents a piece. If a customer paid, so the customer paid $5.7 for 12 bagels. And I know that my first 12 bagels, so minus 6 bagels, minus $3.3. Now, 5.7 minus 3.3, I would get $2.4. So I need to pay for my 6 bagels. So how much do I need to pay for each bagel? I divide 2.4 over 6, which is going to give me $0.5. Now, do I have dollars or cents over here? I have cents. So 40 cents. Okay. Okay. Let us explain this one in more depth. Now, David uses 1/10 of his salary for groceries. So I'm going to use 1/10 of my salary for groceries. Okay. And 3/10 of his remaining money. 3/10 of his remaining money. So how much is remaining now? How much will remain from his salary? So he used 1/10. So 1s minus 1/10s is equals to 9/10s. So yeah. So 9/10 of his salary is remaining. So and 3/18 of his remaining money for his car payment. So look, 3/18 of his remaining money. So what do I write over here? 3/18 is 1/6, I guess. 3/18, 1/6. So he paid 1/6 of his remaining money for his car. Now, he also paid twice as much as money for rent as for his car payment. So now I'm going to pay twice as much as this one. So 1/6, 9s/10. This is for rent. So what's this going to be? s/10 plus 9/10s into 1/6 plus 2 into 1/6. Sorry, not plus. 9s/10 plus whatever is left from his money after paying everything. So whatever is left is 1620. Let me just give you an example. So if I told you I have a salary, X, and I paid 20, or like, no, we can't really use 20. If I told you I paid 1/4 of my salary for something, and I paid 2/4 of my salary of something, and whatever is left of my salary, so how much did I use from my salary? I used 3/4 of my salary. And I told you that what is left of my salary is $25. So what is left is $25 left. Now, logically speaking, you would think, oh, what's left is 1/4, and 1/4 is 25. So you're going to think 1/4 is 25. Now, how much is 3/4? So you're going to think, oh, okay, it's 100. Now, same logic applies over here. Same logic. I'm going to have the same logic. So whatever is left, I'm going to have to add it over here. So you guys do the math. It's going to be $3,600. If you want me to do the math, I'll do it. Okay, so S/10 plus 9/60 plus 2 into 9, 18. 18S/60 plus 1620. Now all of this is going to be equals to 1. So it's going to be equals to 1 unit, which is S. So it's going to be equals to S. S is equals to 6S/60 plus 9S plus 18S plus 1620 over 60. Okay. Salary 6,918 over 60. How much is this? 1620 into 60. 97200. So 60S is equals to 33S plus 97200. 60 minus 33. 27S is equals to 97,200. S is equals 97,200 divided by 27, 3600, which is D. Okay, let us add some visuals over here. So I'm telling you, if a gas tank contains 15 liters of water, and it's 3/8. This one, it was 3/8. And all of this is X. So 3/8X is equals to 15. So 3X is equals to 15 times 8, 120. X is equals 120 divided by 4. So I'm going to get, divided by 3. Calculation mistake. Divided by 3, which is going to be 40. Now, if all of this is 40, and this is 15, 40 liters, and this is 15. So how much is this? This is 25. You can also do 5x over 8 is equal, you can do like 5 times 40 over 8. So it's going to give you the same answer, which is 25. Now, this is fun. First time customer, so this is like a dog hotel, must pay a boarding fee, facility must pay a one-time fee, $15 evaluation fee. So he needs to pay once a $15 evaluation fee. This is once. $30 for each day. $30 for one day. And $20 for each night. And $20 for a night. $20 for a night. Oh, I'm not writing on the. This is okay. D one time. And sorry. No. So you have a one-time fee, $15 once, and $30 each day, and $20 each night. So how does this look? How does this look over here? Now, if I choose, let me just do it again here. $15, $30, $20. Now this is one time. This is for a day, this is for a night. Now 15, 30 days, 2n, 20n, 20n. Now, why is this one wrong? So 30 plus 15d. So did they say 15 days? Did they say like I need to pay $15 for every day and $30 a one-time fee? No. Now, for the same reasons, this one is wrong, because if you do 30 plus 20 d plus n, you start expanding. So 30d plus 30n. Now I can stop here. $30 for a day and $20 for each night, not 30. And the same logic applies to the rest. Okay, and that was the end of lecture 2.